Hey friends, welcome back to my studio. Today I will be painting some butterflies, and instead of drawing these butterflies I have used a stamp. It's by Unity Stamp Company. It's from their Layers of Life collection and it's in their April kit. If you're not familiar with these stamp sets, these are subscription based and you will get a stamp kit in the mail every month. So if you want to know more about them, do drop by their website. I'll leave a link below. And since these are primarily art stamps, I thought of doing an artsy card today. So shall we get started then? So to begin, I have used waterproofing to stamp the image, and I have also used artist quantity watercolor paints. It's by Rembrandt, and here I must mention the difference between artist quantity and student quantity paints are huge, and the difference is primarily the fillers in it. The binders in student quantity paints make it less transparent than artist quantity, and if you feel that your work is missing that transparency, then give the artist quantity a try and you will see a huge change in the way your painting looks. And as you can see in this particular painting especially, I will show you how I layer colors and how the finished painting you will be able to see all the under layers, and that is primarily because of transparent watercolors. These are slightly expensive, no doubt, but you need just a little bit because they're very richly pigmented. So please do give these artist quality a try and enjoy the transparency. Here I've started to work wet on wet, and my brush is loaded with pigment, and I'm laying a very watery wash. I'm also applying some green directly from the sketch box, and at the same time I'm mixing my own greens by mixing a little bit of blue and yellow. I'm making my own greens. You could use the one in the sketch box, but the best part of using a smaller set like this is that it forces you to mix your own colors so that your painting remains fresh, and every painting will have something new in terms of color. The best part of these transparent watercolors is that you can lift the paint. Sometimes you forget to save your whites for the highlights, and during those times you can lift the paint with a damp brush or a damp tissue. Just tap off the color. Some of the colors really stain hard and they are difficult to lift, but for the most part you can, and that is what you saw me do with the butterfly to the top right there, the yellow butterfly. So here I continue to layer more colors, and I just stirred up the painting just so that the paint would drip down towards the bottom, and I just took a very watery wash and I just dropped it on the painting. And this is where I mentioned earlier that you can see the under layers. Even though I'm almost towards the completion of this card, I'm still able to see the under layers, the first few layers that I had applied, and that's only because of these transparent watercolors. So if you're trying this with student quality, you may or may not be able to achieve this, but do give it a try with slightly paler washes. Try to add more water to your washes so that you'll have a very thin transparent wash. That way you may be able to achieve it with your student watercolors. So here I'm adding the finishing touches. I'm adding a few darks, and if you're wondering how my sketch box moved from the left to the right, that's because I thought it was done, and then I stepped back and realized it needed more darks. So by the magic of time lapse, my colors are moved from the left to the right. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's card. Do leave me a comment. Your feedback is extremely important to me, and don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you soon.